And welcome back. This is Kotel for another War Rights event. Hope everybody had a good weekend. Hope you all said, for the Americans at least called your mothers. Um, but regardless of that, we do have a War of Rights here. It is a War of Secession as the Valley campaign continues on. We got 205 for Otto and Sherrick, 100 for the CSA versus 105 for the attacking Union. Now this is EB attacking the I-Corps in the center of the map, and I am joined by two guest commentators. First, Mr. Gene from the HL. How are you, good sir?
Very good. A little bit sleepy, but I'm good.
Yep. He's joining us from in the future, from the 12th of May, so he's going to have to let us know what happens. And also joining us from the future is Mr. TJ, who is also on admin duties. How are you doing, good sir?
Yeah, I am pretty fucking good. Thank you very much, Kotal. Thanks for having me.
Always good to have you guys on to help at least make me sound like I know what I'm talking about. But let's start with Mr. Gene, since you are the board guy here. So I mentioned it's EB attacking I-Corps. Want to give a little bit of a context for what's going on the field in this sector and what this battle might mean.
Right. So, if EB manages to defeat, so EB being the Union on this map,
All right, let's go.
defeat the CSA, they'd be looking at a big casualty modifier because of retreating across a river, plus the fact that they're fatigued. So, USA really want to win this map, no matter how many casualties they may take. The battle's taking place. It's not really a strategic battle in a sense. This one I would say is more about casualties on the map.
Yep, just weakening, possibly even wiping out a token here. And it looks like we've got a Union push coming down on the left side here as the starting move. What do you think about this initial maneuver here by the Union, Mr. TJ?
Of course, if you don't want to go for a long range shootout with the CSA from the stone wall, then pushing over to the defilade is not a bad idea, especially if you have somebody telling you that a good 2 CSA regiments are on a Union left-hand side, so they won't be able to reinforce. And if you then full send your team down there, make it a big shootout, maybe even early cap, because no reason not to at this point. Not a bad thing. Let's see whether the CSA can adjust properly.
Yep, so it doesn't seem like the Union is charging forward. It looks like they're maintaining their position there. So, Mr. Gene, what do you think the CSA's response should be now that the Union's kind of settled into this opening position?
They should hard scramble left, and right now you got like 30% of the CSA are deciding not to help out their friendlies on the hill, and instead opting to shoot out from across the road, which I don't know what's up with that, but if I was Union, I would charge straight up the hill while they're outnumbering the CSA. Although it might be pretty hard for them to see that, but they should recognize that, seeing as they have 2 big CSA units down the road shooting at them.
Yeah, I think I would agree with that. I mean, it is inflating fire, but I'm not sure how much damage it's really going to do. And I think the Union does have an opportunity there. We do have some arty folks here. Let's see, on both teams here, what do you think the arty should be focusing on, both teams at the moment?
Union arty, that road, and then CSA arty, counter battery.
So CSA just keep the Union guns silent and for the Union knock out, what is this, Tennessee here on the road?
Yep, that's what I think.
So far it seems pretty even on tickets as we're coming up on the 40-minute mark. Oh, wait a second. That's a movement up.
Yep.
It is indeed. EB is going in along with some friends.
Good move by EB. Just let's hope they're supported.
No, there's a bit of Union not going in right now. I'm not sure I agree with that.
Now they're all going. Pretty much everybody.
Yep, now they've started moving.
Oh yeah, they might win this.
Yep, now that that other element went in, it succeeded, and they have taken that forward position here. All right, so what is taking TJ? What do you think taking that position gives to the Union? Do you think it's something the CSA needs to fight for, or do you think they need to back off at this point? So TJ is also doing admin duties, so he might not always hear. Gene, same question to you. Do you think the CSA has to counterattack this hill, or do you think they need to back off and give it to the Union?
Back off to the Red House and kind of make a defensive line around that. Or even better, fall back to the barn. It's boring, but you know.
Yeah, I think I agree. It's hard to, you got to kind of stretch the Union out a little bit. It's going to be tough to get them off of that position. And as I was mentioning, the tickets were even a few minutes ago. The tickets are no longer even. And
USA is kind of in a game-winning spot right there.
Yeah, and in fact, we're at 38 minutes, and the CSA is knocking on engaged, which is not ideal.
Nope.
I mean, dislodging the Union from there is really, really hard, because you have the Union artillery covering all of this. They, of course, going to relay any CSA counter push through point, and attempting to charge them from the northern side, north-northwest. That can go sour really, really quickly, especially if you don't have Steam Chat to immediately communicate. You gotta be pretty on point.
I just saw 4 PB guys out of line going for a flag. Oof.
And you can't afford out of lines on this map, but
Keep going.
the Union has actually moved up now to the Red House. Actually, I'll ask TJ, do you think they should cap now the Union, or do you think they just maintain what they got for now?
So, looking at the time, it's 38 minutes. The CSA is basically in. There we go. Union has over half a ticket stage. Knowing the tickets on Otto Sherrick, they're gonna keep punching the CSA until the CSA goes where Knight, with the 10th Tennessee and MB currently are. Completely denying the Union any kills, but we do have anti-turtling rules, which would probably come into play at this point. So, no, do not early cap at this point. You're gonna get the tickets. You have basically the entire game to do so.
So just hold what you got, and they're still engageable, and you're ahead, so don't give them the chance to get their tickets back, essentially.
I mean, CSA is... They're gonna keep running into trouble here. You see the US pushing and scouting the position behind the barn. Maybe if the US stretches itself too much to hold all that territory around the fences and the house, and one regiment sitting back behind point southeast, maybe then the CSA has a chance to dislodge them, but still gonna be really hard, and the USA be stupid to cap and give the CSA opportunity to regain some tickets.
Got you here, and it looks like the CSA is massing. Do you think they're just gonna try to do a charge from here? And if so, is there a particular angle you think they should be going in, Gene, or?
I really don't know. Maybe I would push down the staircase by the Red House. I wouldn't even charge them. I think just buy yourself time and
just
do what
force
you're doing right now.
Just force them to cap.
Yeah. As long as they're still engaging them, not turtling.
It's sporadic fire, so.
Oh, I hear charge being called out. Yep, there they go. Oh, that's a massive push. Really unified, too.
And the Union is not reacting quite yet. This could work.
That was a very good... They were not going in piecemeal at all. Big blob.
Yeah, and EB and whatever is there from HD, they're gonna not react. They're gonna actually do it. And they get the flags. Look at that. Damn.
Yep, you got Union, like you said, out of position.
And now defeat in detail. Who's this group? HD.
Not a company. Not a company.
Fucking dirty Italian flag.
They might get their tickets back.
Go. I'm meat shielding. Cover the flag. Operation Arby's. Operation Arby's.
And HD is going to fall back. There's one small Union element left here, but I don't think they're going to last very long. I think it's 32nd Ohio here.
No, they're gonna be ticket farms right here.
Or EB, I guess.
These are all volunteers and privates. I think they're all just.
Yeah, I think they just got separated. So that is a total win there for the CSA. What do you guys think of that maneuver there?
Perfect charge. It was really well
reset.
coordinated.
Everybody reset.
Yep, as I said, it takes a lot to get something like this going, and they did it absolutely textbook. They get 3 flags down, which is they're gonna be hard to recover if the CSA maintains the position in that shade with the trees, right, in front of the guns on that hill. So yeah, this is gonna stall the Union and maybe give a spark of hope.
Well, now that they've got this chance here, Gene, they're going to reset their defense here. Do you think they need to wait more to the left side this time as opposed to having the troops on the road like they did, or do you think they reset to where they were?
Do a reset, but this time reinforce your allies. Don't leave them hanging dry, you know?
So you can position over there, you just got to move to support faster as well.
Yeah, precisely. And when you move to support, don't try any cool flanks, just straight to help.
Oh, dang flanks? What?
I love doing it, but it's not on this map.
So what about the Union? Do you think they attack in the same spot, TJ, or do you think they try to switch it up?
Right now, the Union sits or doesn't sit on 3 down flags, so they have a lot of time still. They're really good on time. CSA halfway down, engaged, 33 minutes to go. They can afford a little bit of a shootout until these flags despawn, because as the CSA is positioned right now, they're not gonna get them back, at least not without substantial effort. And I don't think it's necessary to do that right now.
So just kind of
hang back for a little bit.
Just hold back for a little bit. Use some of that time you bought yourself, and just wait for the flags to respawn.
Well, apparently not. Risky move, because they can't respawn with those flags, and the CSA is reasonably ready to get them.
So Union's pushing up on the side again, but it's not fully strength like they were last time. You see a lot of units on the other side of the map. They're just shooting it out. I don't know if this is part of their plan or...
It looks like a flag recovery op.
Right.
I want a medal for this.
Makes sense. And it worked.
We got what we came for, boys.
So they have all their flags back.
Yeah, didn't really cost them too much.
I gotta say though, this is like 30, maybe 40 CSA guys, and their shooting was not that accurate.
Uh-oh, shooting was not that accurate. Oh no.
Did they change the sound for the guns firing?
Good shit.
Alright,
Whoa, watch the TKs. Watch the TKs. Jeez.
Well, I mean, what do you say so we're coming up on the 30-minute mark here. Any thoughts on the battle right now, how it's flowing? Anything you would change up? I guess I'll start with the CSA. Mr. Gene?
Waste their time. Try catch up on tickets. Engage at long distance. And, stall. Just stall for time.
And TJ, for the Union, now they got their flags back. Anything to switch up? Or how do you think they need to react to this?
I really hope that the Union recognizes that the CSA does the same thing they did early on. Basically stretching them out too far to properly support a full send for the Union. And then do it again. But this time, as it stands, I would honestly go for the left side. Attempt something near these nice rocks at the crossing. Just keep getting those tickets down.
Also, don't attack right away. Still do a little bit more ticket farming from distance.
Yeah, occupy the left-hand side, wipe Tennessee off the left here, and then dig in over there.
Do you think they should be looking for a cap, or do you think it's still just go for the tickets for now?
Oh no, they are good on time. They're relatively good on tickets still, although it has closed. The ticket gap has closed. So, but still, no opportunity or no sense in capping right now because still the CSA might get tickets back, which the union doesn't want, and they are reasonably well on time still.
Yep, that they are, and looks like we're starting to move out here for the Union team. And it looks like a right push from what I can see.
Gentlemen of the 5th, move up.
I'm not totally against it, but they
Lee,
don't.
how do we
How many guys are leaving behind is what I'm kind of wondering. Looks like most of the team, but you still have like 5 dudes hanging back the road.
However, this time, Tennessee reacting straight away and going towards where the fighting will be happening, right?
They are indeed. Do you think the Union should rotate the field and try to occupy that ground now? Try to juke them? Or do you think they still just try to punch through here in this position?
Yeah, I would have gone for the left side, honestly. I don't think the right side is gonna do them all too much good, but I wanna see how the shootout goes before I say anything.
So Kota, I think what's gonna happen is that they're gonna keep trying this shootout and lose.
Yeah, it does.
But what they should do is, like you said, juke it straight to the point and then occupy the left side.
OEB going in all on their own. This is not good.
Ooh.
No, that was a bit of an isolated charge there.
So when I eat goldfish...
Also, HL counter pushing down here to the road, and now the rest of the union is going in.
That might have been a miscommunication on the union side.
Pull back.
We got HL here under Mr. Wilkes. Got a nice little position over here on these rocks. Getting some flanking fire into them.
Right oblique at those rocks.
Spectating the CSA chat, I'm gonna
Form on the
see how
fence. Form on the
union
fence.
is doing.
One per post.
Kotal, if you're watching me, tell Mox is Mox.
Yeah, the ticket gap has already closed. This is a real comeback here. Damn, I would have not have expected this after the first like 10 minutes.
Well, tickets have equalized here.
That sounds like a great idea. Like
We shall fight in the shade.
EB's calling to pull back to the Stonewall.
What do you guys think about the pulling back now?
Oh yeah, I don't even think they should have charged TJ. Like TJ said, plenty of time to shoot it out.
Yeah, I mean, less time than it was before.
I also would say that the CSA still is at a heavy disadvantage. If they rely on playing this on time, they're relying on the Union making mistakes that allows the CSA to play this for time. If the Union plays well, the CSA is not going to win by time, so they have to get a very good ticket lead out of this situation.
So you think
So
it's
it's
so it's still CSA's game to lose? What are you saying? I'm sorry, the Union's game to lose at this point.
Not necessarily. I would say it depends. It really depends at this point.
So one thing I think we should point out is that the USA is down a 7-man imbalance because of Artie. But they kind of make up for that with the fact that we're sitting at a 6-man imbalance. Yeah. But 14-man on Artie. I think we should be watching for these Union shots. They've been doing well.
I'd say it's a mixed bag from what I could see.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's worth the investment as many as it is, but
Yeah.
there's a shot from HD killed none. Counter battery attempt.
But really, infantry-wise, both sides are equally matched in numbers right now.
Waiting to see that already shot from the 4th US guy, but he didn't pull the trigger. Oh, now he did. As soon as I pulled the camera up. Oh, he was short.
Oh, there's a very confused 5th MN recruit. All eyes on. Oh no, please don't do it. Oh, fuck.
He's a level 1. I think we can let him. I say let him slide.
Go, diabetes.
Keep going left.
It ought to diabetes. Recruit diabetes the wid. The wid?
The wid.
Level 1.
I am so sorry. I had to do it. I gave
Did
an
he
explanation though. Yes, he did.
As long as it was just a warning to inform him of the rules, I guess that's fine. I got a couple guys hanging out on the house at the moment, on the roof. 11 PA guys, 4th US. The Claw, I imagine that's Gomer. Alright, so now we're coming up at the 23-minute mark. CSA is taking losses here. Do you think the Union switch? So I think, are we still in favor of that left Union left, CSA right push at this point? TJ, you think?
Hard for the Union to see right now because a lot of the CSA is hiding really well behind that house. Also, the Union is wasting their time with very little effect right here. Most of the Union team is holding in absolute cover, and this long-range shootout from that far back, I personally have never seen somebody shooting it out from where EB is right now.
Well, I mean, I'm looking at the EB line. They just got hit. They lost 4 guys off of that volley.
I'm counting 6, 7 bodies right here. Damn. Also, this was a nasty hit on HD right here. Oh dear, that's a lot of blood.
I saw that as well, yep.
Hold fire, boys, hold fire.
So I don't know if the Union's going to win this long-range gunfight.
And again, they're wasting their time. The CSA gets good minutes here that they hadn't had before.
Left face.
God, that's what happened.
Now we do have some Union moving up.
That's like the tree you got back there.
Keep going, keep going.
Up and over 51st.
Looks like no one is moving the 51st forward in that direction.
Over again.
They're still keeping one unit to push on the.
Be ready for sharp shit.
If Minnesota's pushing the other
Holy
side.
shit, that's a lot of
Oh
Yankees.
no, he's charging all on their own. This is so many skirmishing tickets and outer lines on the left. Oh dear.
5th Minnesota has an opening now on the other flank as this charge is happening.
If you're holding on that stack fence as the most of the team is, and 10th is all by themselves over there, of course they're gonna get overrun. This is, they should have pulled back.
This is a very piecemeal charge though, it's very spread out.
The more you shoot him, the less there is.
Hold this, we got support behind us.
No, now you got a bit of an L formation set up here. With HL on one side, and then you got ABC and some of the others on the other.
CSA will win that, but 5th Minnesota needs to capitalize on this. You see, they have the entire. If you go over to the other flank,
See them.
And still there's like 20, 25 Union
we
guys
might as
holding
well
back
get
at
on
the
that white
rocks.
fence
up there
Still
and
the
volley
other
at
half of the team that is still alive in the forest. The gifting tickets away like en masse.
Minnesota's moving up. Master officer gets shot.
Yeah, I saw that.
Gamer.
Good move from Minnesota. Good move.
Sprint.
I'll be honest. I think it might have came a little bit too late because they've already defeated the other element.
Now be defeating details.
They'll still do a little bit of damage, but not nearly as much.
It's independent fire pit.
And the problem for the US is that both of the CSA guns on the right-hand side from a CSA perspective are perfectly viable to shoot at their happy retreat rocks.
Hey boys, move it up, move it up, move it up.
Yep, they are.
Don't go in.
Don't go in, just
And
move up.
another piecemeal charge. 10 guys going in, the rest holding at said rocks under arty fire. John, what does the Union chat say about this maneuver?
Ooh, this is 51st now going in a little.
A lot lot of talk about Pokemon in the Union chat.
Ah,
Maybe
they found one.
It's gonna help them.
Fucking Yankee. Yankee. Pants, hold your fucking ground.
Hey, what the fuck happened here? Ow.
Alright, they're right in front of us.
I got him. Recover.
That's me, TJ.
Formation.
Yeah, it's out of bounds up there, boys.
Press T, boys. Press T.
Oh,
All right.
shit, you're not friendly.
2-1, boys. 2-1. Get the flag up.
Will, goddamn.
Well,
Also, honorary mention, 10th is now holding this right side all by their own. All these trickle charges, they all caught it by themselves.
they have
Wasn't
held it
seen
here.
left.
But you know, we are now at 18:30 here. CSA is slightly ahead on tickets, but it's close to breaking now. How do you guys? I'll start with Gene. How do you think that changes up the battle? We'll start with the CSA. What do they have to do now that the morale's starting to get a little bit lower, if anything? Do you think they change anything, or?
I'm trying to buy an 1873.
18 minutes, almost in breaking. Man, I'd pull off. First of all, if I'm 10th Tennessee, I don't stand there anymore. Now you want to, as long distance as you can, pull off, disengage, waste time.
Yeah, I think right now, even if they're winning the fights, it's too much of a ticket sink. I think is their problem. So for the go ahead.
I say they can pray and hope that the Union accidentally caps so they can put them into last stand, but that's hopeful wishing.
Hope, unfortunately, hope is not a plan. Now, if you can figure out a way to entice them to do so, you know, maybe you have something, but.
And here you go, look at this. 10th Tennessee's about to get charged here. Get a little NB as well. That's what happened last time.
And this time they do have the numbers to wipe out Tennessee.
Stop trying to molest me. Get out of here.
You see, now you're almost in breaking. Now you gotta be closer to point.
Sprint right.
Get up, get them, kill them all.
If I'm CSA now,
Left of that White House.
I go to the battlements. That's what I like to call them, the battlements by
If
the
you got one of the
staircase.
sniper
and I just
rifles,
stand
focus
there
this
and
artillery.
shoot.
Snipe them down.
So like where? Well, not exactly where HL was, but.
It kind of.
It's kind of just to the right of where Snapperkins is.
It's like it's that white fence above the stone wall.
Oh, so kind of where HL was.
That was a cannonball that hit like right in front of
Oh,
us.
what? I thought I saw an FSB guy in here for a second. I didn't see an FSB. It's Ironheart. Is Seven Texas in this event?
Yeah, they some Texas merged with FSB, I believe.
Oh, cool. Wait, I should know that. That's all right, because that's what threw me off yesterday for HDC. That's right. So now for the Union team, you're slightly behind on tickets, 1550. TJ, do you think, what would you recommend now for their course of action? What do you think they need to be doing?
I'm sorry, that guy did a very avant-garde solo charge. Yeah, I think the Union still has a solid time advantage. They can still shoot it out. They also can afford to just sit behind point, shoot it out from there, as long as they have their flags, which may be the saving grace for CSA because one Union flag is down. But it's not hard for the Union to shoot the CSA close to last stand in the remaining time.
Would you send a element forward to pre-cap, or do you think just shoot it out for now?
Yeah, I shoot it out for now.
It's not good.
So, do you think the strategy is to try to beat them on a last stand, or do you think to try to get them to breaking and cap?
It's been a long first round.
I mean, casualty-wise, I would say last standing somebody is a little bit more advantageous for the campaign, or tends to be at least. So, you have the time, you're not in a hurry. Last stand is a very safe bet to win a game, whether by cap or by elimination, so I wouldn't do it. And I certainly wouldn't pull up like HD is right now, all by themselves and face off like half the CSA team up there. Tough play.
Well, it looks like they're starting to get some friends to move up now. Looks like 5th Minnesota's coming up to join them. And the CSA is now moving towards point. So what do you think about that positioning for HL right now? Gives you a chance to criticize Mr. Wilkes and Mr. Lamette.
No one has permission to die, boys.
Oh, no, that's a good spot.
That's a good spot?
Yep.
Oh boy. I agree. I agree.
But probably don't be by yourselves.
Well, I would, as soon as they charge, I would fall back a little bit, but... It's now it's now breaking. Do you think the Union floods in, or do you try to drag it out a little bit?
They just wiped HL. They're kind of in a fishbowl. Pick a flank and charge it.
Looks like
person goes straight up the staircase. I go straight up the staircase.
But the CSA has to get moving, has to get on point because they're about to lose it. I think this may be too late for the CSA.
Come here.
We'll see.
This is how I see Otto and Sherrick. We won a lot of times.
CSA, get your asses on point.
Yeah, it looks like it's too late.
CSA, get on point.
It is too late. Too much CSA holding back. HL getting wiped initially. Also on the right side, somebody got baited by a few guys on these rocks, so they weren't there for us to support HL. So unfortunate. That was a great comeback, but it didn't pay up.
Yep, it's a tough one. So IB will have to take that walk across the water. See what happens. I-Corps. What did I say?
IB.
IB, not IB. I-Corps. Jesus. Okay. Yep. Any final thoughts?
Very competitive run. Both sides fought really well.
Mr. TJ.
As I said, great comeback from the CSA. That was actually a lot of tension, but tiny mistakes that you can't afford on Otto Sherrick, which is notorious for having a very high pro-union ticket bias. So yeah, unfortunate.
Yep, it's a tough one, but we got one more to go, so we will see you guys for the next round.